Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's Nikki Free. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm coming on here today with not so positive of a video. It's a little bit sad. We have a death to talk about. Bobbi Christina's boyfriend Nick Gordon dies from a suspected drug overdose, and this is from TMZ. And let's go ahead here and get into the story. Nick Gordon, the boyfriend of Bobbi Christina Brown, was found legally responsible for her death. He died in Florida, TMZ has learned. Nick's brother, Jack Walker Jr., shared the news Wednesday by writing, "God, why did I have to lose my brother on New Year's Eve?" and adding, "All I can do is cry." He later shared a tribute post with several photos of himself with Nick. It appears Gordon was hospitalized for a short time before his death. Walker says he was at his brother's bedside and spoke with him in his final moments. Reports say Gordon died of a suspected drug overdose. As you recall, Gordon and a friend found Whitney Houston and Bobbi Brown's daughter face down in a bathtub on January 31st, 2015, and she was placed in an induced coma. Brown suffered irreversible brain damage and remained unresponsive and passed away in hospice care on July 26, 2015. Bobbi Christina's family sued Gordon for wrongful death, and he was found responsible for her death in September 2016, and he no-showed in court. He was ordered to pay her estate $36 million. Of course, he was also under criminal investigation for her death when he was accused of domestic violence with his new girlfriend, but the case was later dropped. We're told Gordon had moved to Orlando a few months ago. He was 30 years old. Now, on that with his girlfriend, I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a video where the police was called. This is not too long ago. The police was called, and him and his girlfriend had got into this big fight, and it was very disturbing. I mean, the way he was speaking, his appearance, he looked like he was on some type of drug at that time. I mean, it was just crazy the way he was behaving. So it was obvious that he had some, like substances in his system at that time. So he was already showing signs of someone that was possibly an addict. Not to mention the fact that there was always speculation about him and Bobbi Christina doing drugs. So, I mean, that was it. That's it. He ended up dying. And it's just really unfortunate that Bobbi Christina, and Whitney Houston all died from drugs. It's really, really, really unfortunate. And just in case you guys don't remember, basically this guy was Whitney Houston's like godson, and she actually let him live with her when she was alive, her and Bobbi Christina. And then him and Bobbi Christina ended up developing a relationship that was a little bit more than just like brother and sister. They ended up actually dating. They grew very close. And the rest is history. It's very sad. It's a very, 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 very sad story. From all accounts that have been reported by this man, it sounded like he was very disturbed while he was alive, and there was a lot of things going on that weren't copacetic. But I mean, it's like he kind of kept getting away with it, because even with his girlfriend, it's like the charges were dropped. But ultimately, his lifestyle caught up with him, and he ended up passing away. So rest in peace to him. This is really, really a sad story. I mean, all of it is just horrible, even with the fact that he was supposedly the person that caused Bobbi Christina's death. And he was found responsible for it. He was found responsible for it. So it's just a big mess, and it's just so sad. And it just goes to show like how these drugs are really, really, really ruining so many of these celebrities' lives. And not just celebrities, everybody, but I'm just saying the celebrities are just really, really, really seeming to be spiraling out of control with these drugs lately. I mean, so many people are just dropping dead. people are, it's just crazy. Anyways, hopefully people will look at all this and start waking up and ease up on the drugs. But we all know that's not going to happen, because people that are on drugs, a lot of times they feel like they're invincible. They're trying to escape something, or they're just so addicted they can't stop without a huge, intervention in some type of facility treatment or something to help them, in which they definitely, most of them aren't willing to do. So it's just a downward spiral, and I just hate to see it. I hate to see people being taken out by something that they could have just simply not done if they had the help to help them to stop doing it. Anyways, that's all I have for you today on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And again, enjoy your 2020. I hope this is a great year for you. Peace.